25. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. Check the backer. Check the backer. 25.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. Call it a loss of 18. And that's going to bring up a second and about a mile here.
Brings up second down. Ready. Ready. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. 3 buzz, 3 buzz, 3 buzz. Got it.
On second and a long way to go. Ryan. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And now it's third down. From the shotgun, Ryan. There goes a deep ball in, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Now left side on the swing pass. Give them 5 on the screenplay, and that'll set up a third down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. He's got White here. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Brady going to go on 4th down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 29, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next, and rightly so because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes has gotten together, the defense is playing better, and Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Third and long, it's Ryan. And that is incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Here we go on 4th down with Ryan. This is brought in by Hardy. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
So the awareness of knowing where the first down marker is not just for the offense, I mean, his defense has to understand that, too, and they gave up a huge one there.
Oh, yeah, this is one of those situations defensively. You're just counting on getting the football back.
No doubt about it. You've already projected yourself to the bench and a little bit of smile on your face for having stopped them, and now you've got to regroup and play again.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kyle Van Noy. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. 5 yards on the catch there brings up second down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Exit. Check 31. 72.
To throw is Brady. On the crossing route, that's caught. Julian Edelman. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Brady. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And he gets it down to the 48. Enough for the first. Brady to his old reliable Edelman, and the Patriots have a first down. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Hey, 5-7. Check it, reload.
Brady to throw again. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. This is caught, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Philip Dorsett, 48 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Folk connects on the extra point, and they're within 7 now at 28-21. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. With that incompletion, you know, Charles, one of the big storylines in the final few weeks of the season lies in the AFC South. Tennessee and Houston battling back and forth. Houston won round 1, week 15, a victory in Nashville. But which of those two teams do you think has the potential to go deeper in the playoffs?
Well, Tennessee just lost at home to Houston, and now we'll have to go on the road to play them again in Week 17.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, it was second long, now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Throwing on third and long. Ryan. It's caught. Jones. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play there, Ryan to Jones. 46 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Freeman. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Freeman again, a 1st down carry. And he'll get this down only to the 18. It's the Pro Bowler Jamie Collins that makes the stop.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
51 to Mike, boy, 51. Let's go, team. Let's go. Got it.
On 2nd and 9, Ryan. Complete to Jones. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Let him go.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You're looking there at a defensive back who's maybe a step slower than he was when he came into the league a decade ago. I know I questioned his speed coming into the game, but what he's lost in speed, he's more than made up for it with intellect. And that's a great job of knowing how to position himself to make that interception.
Now Brady. Dorsett's got it. And he's able to get this across the 10 before being taken down. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on 1st and 10. On play action, it's Brady. Going deep here for Edelman. He's got him in, complete. The 30, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Julian Edelman, 87 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. On for the extra point is Folk. He's got it. This thing's turning a bit wild here. We're tied at 28. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. the gun. Ryan. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
On third down, Ryan. This one complete to Devontae Freeman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
And the Falcons first down.
On first down, it's Freeman. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. The veteran Jason McCourty up to make the tackle.
It's second and 8 at the 45-yard line.
From the 45 on second down, Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looks pretty good until the finish. To throw on third down, Ryan. Caught by Jones. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On first and 10, it's Ryan. Letting one go. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. Second and 10 now from the 27. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Oh, no, he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. But call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. He's got a man complete. It's Julian Edelman. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Go!
Brady now on first down. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. To throw on 2nd and 6. Brady. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup of 16. first down. Here's White. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. Throwing on second down. Brady. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. The fourth touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And once again, the Patriots are back out in front. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that will make this a 4-point game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the...
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Lawrence Guy. What a play by him. That's a loss of 17.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way, and what else do you have to look out for?
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Right, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. Second down and goal. Brady. Now that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady, and the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Folk connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And out across midfield down to the 45. Give him 30 yards there. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. The throw over the middle taken in. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking to throw again on second down. Ryan. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Throwing again, Ryan. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 27-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 40.
No, 66. Hey, box truck.
So after the INT, it's Brady. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D lineman, you play the...
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Matt Ryan taking it in as his guys are back within a single score. So a big play coming for the Falcons as they'll go for two.
Hey, orbit.
This time Ryan will throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere seeing that play. Focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And this is secured by the Patriots. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, you know, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trusting his quarterback and trusting his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
Back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. A very good gain on first down. 9 yards on the dump-off. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Brady to throw. Complete to Watson, the tight end. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. To throw is Brady. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. There he goes right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. And understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
I know we have individual minds, but I think we're thinking as one on this one, and one was the number, wasn't it?
Yeah, kick the extra point. Now you need a miracle. You need an onside kick quickly and to do something spectacular.
I mean, going for 2 there, either they felt like this is all we've got left, we've got to win it right now, or they've got some incredible miracle special teams play to get the ball back and give them one last chance.
That's fielded in the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. The Pats at the line ready to go. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by DeMonte Casey. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. After the interception, here's Ryan. Looking deep for Julio. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.